Alright, hey folks, this is the first video of the series. I'm going to be logging in all of the calls that I have on with Amazon, okay, going forward. I've had a lot of calls with Amazon in the past 2.5 years since I've been selling as a private label seller. Even before that, I have been selling on Amazon since 2013, but that was the time when I used to kind of drop ship products from my country to the customers in the USA. But now it's different. I am into private label, so with that power comes in a lot of problems. All right, so I've been having a lot of issues with Amazon, and like I've had a lot of episodes with Amazon, a lot of deep scars. And even currently, like when I'm listing this new product on Amazon for my new brand which I'm launching next month, it was supposed to launch in January, but because I'm busy with some project, I'm actually just kind of taking my time to launch those products in February. And the point I'm trying to make here is that you're not going to get this kind of video or this kind of value in any other channel. Okay, I'm basically being 100% transparent. I'm trying to kind of show you the other side of this, which is not beautiful, but you need to be aware of this, because if you don't have this information, or if you don't know about what happens behind the scenes, you will not be equipped to handle it well. Okay, that is the reason that you should kind of stick around and be a part of the Republic of Sellers tribe, because we are sharing the information that is not available anywhere else. Okay, and soon I plan to also do something incredibly crazy. Okay, this is not about the private label school I'm building. I plan to also do something super crazy, which is not done by any seller online in front of anybody in any group. So that'll be super interesting. Keep a watch for this, and let's get on with the call.
Amazon Seller Support. We are here to help and support you in selling on Amazon. After this call, you may receive an email survey where you can provide feedback on your support experience. Please note that for quality and training purposes, this call may be recorded.
Hi, you've reached Amazon Selling Partner Support. This is Jane. Can I have a name, please?
Yeah, hello. My name is Rish.
Hi, sir. How can I help you today?
All right, so I have this active case on Amazon regarding one of my products, which is which is basically waiting for Hazmat review approval. So I'm just calling in regarding an update. So I would appreciate if you can help me get connected with the person who's handling this case.
Okay. Do you have the agent, sir? I don't see that agent actually, sir. When you open a case here.
I can tell you the case ID if that works.
What is the agent, sir?
All right, the ASIN is 1 second. The ASIN is
Okay. So, sir, as I've checked here that you've already submitted the exemption sheet, right?
Yes, I've already submitted it, and I've already had a couple of calls in the past 2 days regarding following up with your team, because there was no conclusive evidence about what happened. So they had asked me for more pictures, I think, in the last 12 hours, and I've also provided them all the images necessary for verifying the product and concluding that there is no battery in the product.
There is no battery.
Yeah, there is no battery in the product, but yeah, that is where it's stuck. Although there is no battery in the product, so I'm just following up for the same. This is actually a bit urgent, and that is why I'm calling in, so frequently.
Give me a moment, sir. Let me check the exemption sheet here.
Yeah, I've already mentioned in the additional notes section that the product has no battery. I hope you see that.
Okay, yeah. Give me a moment, sir, okay? Let me just further check here. Let me see what I can do.
All right, please. All right, I've put them on mute, so I hope you all understand what's going on. So one of my products is actually under Hazmat review, and they have been kind of procrastinating it, delaying it, providing me feedback regarding extra information. And since the last 5.5 or 6 days, it's actually stuck for the fact that they want me to actually provide proof of the battery components, but I've been telling them constantly that there is no battery in the product. So I'm actually I'm actually now talking to a internal support agent who is actually helping me out, internally kind of follow up with this case. And he is connected with me through the emails, and he's very spontaneous in terms of the responses. Whenever I ask him a question, he almost responds back within a few minutes. So that is already going on, and he's already he's already pursuing the product review team or the Hazmat review team to kind of revalidate my listing. So recently, in the previous step or the previous communication, they asked me for images of the packaging, so across all the sides of the box, and they also asked me images of the product and the insert manual. So I hope this gives you some insight as to what do you do and how do you go about solving such a problem and coming out of this, because like I'm very sure about the fact that the product can sell on Amazon and there are no issues around that. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to solve, and that is why I'm having this call. I'm having this call to basically up my case in the queue, or basically move forward in the queue and kind of be on their back to help them solve this case as soon as possible. So yeah, that's just how Amazon is. You have to kind of always keep reaching out to them, repeating the fact that you have a problem and it needs to be solved. And yeah, so now as you see, I'm on hold right now, and she's probably researching something. She already reviewed my exemption sheet. All of those things are in place. I've already also provided the pictures. I had mentioned it in the exemption sheet, but what I believe happened was the images that I uploaded while I created the listing only had a single image of the product, okay, and a single image of the packaging, which may not be showing all the size or all the information that is actually printed on the box. So I think that is what led to the confusion. So I'll probably remember this next time when I create a listing. I would add all the pictures necessary for them to kind of make a decision, because I think they also look at your listing images along with your exemption sheet that you provide and along with the product details that you've added when you create your listing. So that's a learning for me as well, and I believe this would also kind of give you some insight as to how do you go about the entire process of creating a listing. So when you create the listing, add as many images as you can so that they're very clear about what the product is and its functionality and the components that are there in the product, if any. So yeah, now let's keep holding. By the way, I'm going to be logging in, I'm going to be logging in all of these Amazon calls from now on. So this is the first of the many. I've probably had more calls with Amazon.
Hello, sir.
Right. Yes.
Hi, sir. Thanks for waiting. Okay. So there, I was able to see the exemption sheet that you provided to the product compliance team and also the product that you are selling. So, and as I can see here, there is already a ticket that was raised to the product compliance team. So regarding the reviewing of your product. So basically, this is still open, sir. So as what I can do here, sir, I can make a note on that ticket that was already forwarded to the internal team regarding the issue with you're having for the listing. But right now, sir, we still have to wait from the updates from the internal team since the ticket is still open, and they are currently investigating this issue.
All right. Yeah, sure. I understand that. I'm just reaching out because you understand China is actually going to go on a holiday from 18th. So I need to get my products inspected. So for that, I need to also apply all the shipping labels and the FNSQ code on the product. And I don't have them yet because the product is not approved. So I have very less time on my hand.
Yes, sir. But for this actually, sir, we still have to wait for the result of the investigation. But don't worry, so I'll add a correspondence to that ticket so that our product compliance team will be able to review and update you also regarding this.
All right.
So, sir, I do apologize for the inconvenience, but rest assured, sir, that this will be investigated, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Please do add that note, and I'll just reach out after some time if needed.
Okay, sir. Thank you for your patience, sir, and thank you for calling Amazon Seller Support. Yeah, have a good day, sir. Bye-bye.
You do. Thank you so much.
Right, so that was the call. I'll be logging in all of my future calls. I've had a lot of calls with Amazon. I know a lot of internal terms that they use because I've been in situations wherein I would not kind of expect anyone to actually be in those situations, because I've had really terrible experiences with Amazon. I've had a lot of scars that are there in my past, which were kind of a result of me being a seller on Amazon. So yeah, I'm actually getting emotional about that. But no, the point is that I'm going to be logging in all of these calls with Amazon so that you get an idea about how do you deal with them, how do you talk with them. And I don't think anybody on YouTube is doing this right now, anybody at all. So this is Republic of Sellers exclusive, so don't forget to subscribe. All right, join the group. There is a live stream Q&A session every Tuesday in the group and on my YouTube channel as well. And I also pop up sometimes on Instagram almost every day, not for Q&A, but for just random insights and whatnot. So, just follow me everywhere. Join the Republic of Sellers group. I'm going to be bringing in value that you don't see or receive anywhere. Okay, that is the point. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side.